Welcome back to your Daily Dose. I'm your host, Alize Mills, and this is the Daily Dose where you already know we be doing the most. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, go ahead and hit it, baby. Click on it. You already know how we doing it, you know. Also, if you want to follow me on Instagram, I do talk back. I actually have a fan following me on Instagram. Shout out to him. I appreciate you. It really meant a lot for you to tell me that I inspired you, because honestly, you inspire me to keep going every day. Follow me at alize.mills.1. That's Zay Nation. And my Facebook is Alize Mills. I'm not really too active on that. So yeah, if you didn't get any of it, it will be in the link in the description below. Also, y'all, I did start back on my podcast, but like I said, my podcast gonna be coming on here. It's taking me a minute, but just bear with me. So as you can see, I look toe up from the flow up. I do. Also, I did go to get my blood drawn. A few tests ran on me. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I do apologize to y'all for me not being consistent. Sometimes I do lose my drive. I do lose motivation in things that I want to do when it comes to my endeavors and my activities. You know, that's why when I do go through my depression, it's not an excuse, but it's just me letting y'all know, like, sometimes I feel like, I lose faith within myself. I do feel worthless at times. I feel like sometimes, why should I do it? And, I have a lot of people telling me, Alize, you're talented, or you're this, you're that. But, what is talent when you waste it? Right? Exactly. And honestly, I came on here to let y'all know that my health is not so good. I went to the ER a couple of days ago. I actually got very sick. I threw up at my job. It was terrible, and it came out both ends, y'all. We all grown, okay? We all grown. We've all had that one time where we got really sick and it came out on both ends. Okay, so yeah, it came out on both ends. Ooh, yeah. I need to brush my teeth too today. But as you can see, I'm not at work because I've been advised to stay home until tomorrow. So, yeah. This is what happened. For the past few weeks, I haven't been feeling well. I've been very tired. I've been feeling very, fatigued. I've been feeling very, I just sleepy. Also, I had low energy. My legs were swollen a couple days ago. Very swollen. This has not been the first time this has happened. Actually, this is the second time this has happened. Now, my legs have never been swollen. Even when I was younger, I didn't consume a lot of sodium or a lot of, salt or, sugar. My grandmother made me stay away from all that. And I thank her for that, because I didn't have to, I had a lot of energy. I like to do stuff. I like to get up. I was very active when I was young. So, how they would say, when you get older, you got to cut all that stuff out, because you can't be eating sweets and eating anything that you want to eat. And one thing I've really been learning is that the food that we love is the food that is killing us. I love to go ahead and go to Rallies and get me some nice Rally fries, because Rally's fries are delicious. I like to go to, when I'm depressed and I don't want to talk to nobody and isolate myself from the rest of the world, I'm either up in here ordering. I have in the past ordered Little Caesars, but I'm not too much of a fan of Little Caesars. Little Caesars. It's not. But like, I'll give me some chili verde. You know what I'm talking about? Rallies. Oof. Just thinking about it, it was so good, and it's so crazy because it's like that food is so good. All these fast food places where we get our favorite burgers, pizzas, fries, chili cheese fries, hot dogs, stuff like that. All that stuff is so delicious, but to the body, it's vicious. Oh, I like how I said that. All that stuff is so delicious, but to the body, it's very vicious. And the sad thing is, hold on, y'all. Y'all got to get cleaned up. Oop, my bad. Well, that was my bra that was in the thing. But the sad thing is about it is that, you know, it's that's why they say you could eat it once in a while, because you can't be eating it like that. And I guess my body was just like, you know, I'm not feeling it. I was having little small chest pains, just little small chest pains. And my left arm was hurting. Okay. It was hurting for a minute when my legs was swollen. Now I should have went to the doctor immediately, because at that point I thought that maybe my pressure might be up. And I went to the ER yesterday because I couldn't go the night before. I thought I forgot my ID, but I didn't. I didn't want to be sitting up in nobody emergency room in LA. So I decided to just come back out here. So when I went, they said, oh, your blood pressure is fine. Your blood pressure is 135/70. And, you know, I would have had my camera and vlogged it, but I didn't have my camera, y'all. So my pressure was 135/70, y'all. They said I was fine. My legs are not swollen now. I could actually show y'all. Yeah, my legs are not swollen at the moment. They was, but I put, you know, they was swollen, y'all. They normal now, but my legs and my ankles and stuff like that, you know, that type of stuff. Yeah, so they was swollen. I did get the paper or whatever. It says that the diagnosis was vomiting. They said they didn't find anything. From a emergency room's perspective, y'all didn't find nothing. So I got to go to my doctor, my primary care doctor, and go ahead and get my own whatchamacallit. Plus, I do need to brush my teeth, because ever since I threw up that day, I did not brush my teeth. Don't look at me like that. I had my mask on. I stayed out of everybody's face. I ain't like that. However, what I had, edema. They say it's edema, okay, but they didn't say what was it from, how was it caused, what happened. So we're just gonna guess that it could have been any goddamn thing. And from this paper, as you can see right here, if you look at that, it'll show you what it could actually be caused from: cancer, injury, pregnancy, medicine, obese, low protein levels in blood, heart failure, liver or kidney disease, weak leg, blood vessels. So it could be caused from any moderate to severe. I want to say, honestly, my stuff was getting swole. Like, it looked like it was moderate to severe. So really, I'm too young for this. I'm only 25. I turned 26 in 2 months. I'm too young to be having swollen legs. But it's like this though. It's my fault, you know. I turn to food thinking that food will be the greatest comfort when I'm depressed. And I'm thinking, you know what, let me just turn to this, or let me do this. I need another alternative. Whether that's playing soft jazz music, you know, probably going boxing, you know, or, you know, doing something. So today I decided to wake up and do only a 10-minute workout. And I already talked to my boss and asked her if I could use the gym at my job, so when I get home I could just rest. I could just, you know, work out for 20 to 30 minutes on my lunch break, and then come back and, you know, keep doing what I was doing. Because, y'all, this is serious. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to be perfect, and you might not be seeing me eating out food, but I'm not going to be eating it as consistent as I was. But see, like I said, I can kind of understand where, even with the people on 600 pounds, I've made fun of the people too, shit, but look at me. I ain't 600 pounds, but goddamn, I might as well be damn near. But that ain't gonna happen, because I'm not gonna let it get out of hand like that. Hell to the no. And this isn't to bash anybody on there, but this is also for us to look at how when we get depressed, when we go into these deep, dark places in our lives, sometimes the only comfort we like is our favorite snack or the favorite food that we want to eat. And sometimes you got to ask yourself, why do people stuff themselves like this? Why do people overindulge in these type of why do they overindulge in these type of, foods? I mean, I'm a part of it because I do it too when I get depressed. I know when to stop, because I don't just, if I eat breakfast, or if I eat, that's why I was doing intermittent fasting. If I eat breakfast or if I eat, I'll give me like a full breakfast. Like I'll do egg whites, turkey bacon, probably have some oatmeal on the side, some fruit, just something full, because breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Before I was doing intermittent fasting, boom, breakfast. And then, for a snack, if I was hungry, I'll get some Greek yogurt. Sometimes if I really want something sweet, apples and peanut butter. I have a really deep addiction to apples and peanut butter. Like, apples and peanut butter is good. It's still a healthy source too, because you're still getting you're not getting, instead of going out and eating like a freaking Snicker or a Tic Tac, a Snicker or a Twix, you getting your nutrients, and you also getting you something sweet, which is peanut butter. And peanut butter, shoot. Now, a lot of people who aren't vegan or do not, a lot of people will disagree, but I'm just only going based off of, the foods that I've looked up. And, I've looked up, say, apples and peanut butter is a good source. It's a good source of, I believe they said it was a good source of protein, but it's also a good source of, nutrients, because it's an apple and you getting peanut butter, like dip it on in there. Delicious. So, but we also, like I said, going back to what I was saying. So when you see a lot of people just eating themselves, it's like you killing yourself. But really, we don't know what's going on with their lives. A person could be smiling and you don't know what's going on behind closed doors. So before you judge, and I'm not saying that these are excuses, because we've all watched the show. We've all seen a lot of them talk about their lives and stuff. Sometimes but even like I said, we're not responsible for what has happened to us as children, but we are responsible for the decisions and our actions that we choose to make as adults. And that is as of today. Like I said, when I get depressed, it goes on for a very long period of time. And I've realized that there are people in my life that do trigger me, that trigger my depression. And it's up to me. And this is not just only about my physical health, but this is about my mental health too, because I let so much stress me out. I overthink so much. I allow a lot of things in my life to get to me, to make me feel so sad and weak. And I get to the point where I'm just like, F everybody. I remember it just took that one little thing that an individual said, and it just threw me all off. And then I told myself, I had decided to wake up this morning and I said, I need to choose myself, and I need to keep choosing me instead of falling off track, really understanding myself, understanding who I am as a person, diving deep into, I'ma just be real, spirit, into understanding me. I was gonna say spirituality, because I feel like that's what the God in me wants to say, is spirituality. Because y'all, I made a joke about this. Anything that has to do with something that's happening to me, I make a joke out of it, because that's how I keep from crying, or that's how I keep from putting myself in a position of overthinking stuff or worried about it. So I just make a joke about it. That's just who I am. People might see it as, oh, why are you doing that? That's not funny. But it's like, it's not about you. It's about me. And that's just how I cope with my sadness, or, my depression, whatever. That's how I cope with it, And, I just been feeling like people look like, damn, and it's crazy how it happened, because I remember I had a low-fat strawberry and banana yogurt because I told myself, okay, Alize, let me take even all the bull crap I done ate over the past couple of months, whatever. Let me go ahead and let me take control of my life again. So I decided to get me a low-fat strawberry yogurt. It had almonds in it, bit of granolas, and it had strawberries, and it had bananas, and it was good. I ate half of it. I didn't eat the whole thing. Then I decided to eat, it was a Cliff Bar, like a chocolate chip Cliff Bar. I don't know if y'all know what those are. I'm pretty sure y'all do. I got one of them, and I was going to go to the store and make me a wheat turkey wrap that I was watching on Chris Harriet's YouTube channel, where he said you can make like it's like a wheat, like these are the foods that I eat to get shredded or whatever, to stay, healthy and shredded. So I got me a wheat tortillas, ground turkey, tomato, avocado, and I was gonna give me some spinach. Yeah, and I was gonna do that, and I was gonna go and cook it, but I was running out of time because I had to turn right back around to go to work. So that was already irritating me, and the line was too long at Food for Less. So I said, fuck it, I'm gonna just walk home. So I decided to walk home, and I left it. And when I got home, there was leftover spaghetti, so I had that. Now this is where I feel like I made my mistake. I added a little bit of more garlic pepper in the spaghetti, then I put like ketchup in it. Now I know y'all might be looking at me like, what the hell? When I was growing up, we used to put ketchup in the spaghetti to give it like a little bit of a sweet taste. Now I know the Italians gonna be like, I know you just did not do that. I'm sorry. It's not right, but shoot, everybody make their spaghetti different. So I did that, but I think I added too much seasoning. And then I had a piece of bread on the side, and next thing I know, so after that had happened, I decided to go to sleep. And once I got up, I got ready, went to the train station. I slept again on the train. I was talking to a friend. Then I slept again on the train, and I was just feeling terrible. Like I was feeling bad, but I wasn't feeling sick. I just was feeling like not bad, but just like tired. So went to sleep on the train. Boom. Next thing I know, I was supposed to call him back, or he was supposed to call me back because the train signal. He was supposed to call me back because the train signal had the electricity from the train. Basically, it caused the signal, the phone, to go out. So people lose Wi-Fi, internet, stuff like that. So I did that, and so I fell asleep. Then when I woke up, I'm like, I had a weird feeling in my stomach. Now I'm thinking I gotta poop. They had a bathroom downstairs, but I wasn't finna do that. And then he called me, or I called him back, and one of my other friends called me, so I called him, and I said, damn. I said, I gotta throw up. That's the first thing that came to my mind. I'm on a train and in Sun Valley, not even near, like literally in Sun Valley or Silmar, Sun Valley, one of them, not even near LA Union Station, not even near there. On the way towards wherever the hell I'm going, right there, not even near. And I'm like, I'm like, we not even in LA yet. Like I gotta throw up. So I'm in my mind, like, I'm like, okay, Alize, you could do this. You could hold it. You could hold it. You could hold it. I started feeling like this on the train. I couldn't turn back around. What was I gonna do? Jump off the train? I could not turn back around. I was like, I can't, because if I turn back around, that mean I ain't doing that. No. So we was close. I think I started to really feel it when we got more near Burbank area. Then when I got more near Burbank area, that's when I really started to feel it. I said, ooh, it's coming up. Then I was walking, and I was like, oof, oof. So I hurried up. I ordered an Uber, and I was like, ooh, goodness. I started to really feel it when the Uber driver, he pulled up. I'm like, damn. The time I was waiting, I said, damn, come on. I'm hoping he take the streets. This dude took the damn freeway. So I'm like, that's even worse, because I ain't finna throw up in no Uber car. So I was just like, oh, snap. Okay, I'm really feeling it. I'm feeling like I'm about to just, like it's coming up. It's coming up. So what happened after that was um so I'm really feeling it while we in the Uber, and he, he jerking, he getting in one lane, then the next lane, and my stomach turning from this way to that way, and I'm just like, I need to get out this car. So as soon as we get out, I'm just like, ooh, I'm on the phone with my friend, and I walk into my job, and you gotta, in my job, you gotta get, you basically have to get, your temperature checked, stuff like that. So I didn't even get to do that. The lady said, oh, you came in looking like you mad at the world. I said, I said, I'm not mad at nobody. I gotta go throw up. I don't feel good. They said, oh, shoot, we'll go handle that. So I went into the bathroom, and I'm thinking, wait a minute, I really do. And then I felt like, oh yeah, it's finna come up. But I said, it's not finna just come up out my mouth. I had to poop too. So I said, which one is more important? Because I wasn't finna do it in my pants. So, I was on the toilet, and I was, I was throwing up. I started throwing up. The moment I knew it was coming up was when I was like, let me take off my sweater. Let me take off my mask. Let me take off everything. And I threw up in a trash can. But what I smelled was the food that I ate over the weeks. Over the weeks I was eating. The food that I had, none of that food digested in my system. So my body was not feeling it. But even though I was crying, nose running, I called my supervisor. I said, I'm sick. He said, oh, you need to go home. I had to stay at work because the last train that I got off of was the last train that was going back to Lancaster. So I couldn't come back. So I was sick. And I stayed at work. I was weak. My temperature dropped to 94.6. I was told I should have went to the ER. I thought I had forgot my ID, but I didn't want to go to nobody emergency room in Los Angeles. So I just decided to come back the next day and just, thug it out. I was not feeling well. I was sleeping. I still did my job. I still, did what I needed to do. But I was very tired. I wasn't really talking to nobody because I didn't want to talk to nobody at the time. I wasn't really trying to be in people's faces and stuff. I just let, I'm sick. I'm not feeling too well. Whatever the case may be. I wanted to keep it short, very short. I probably was too explicit with, I want to say 2 co-workers, I want to say, but they understood. One of my co-workers said, so you need to go to the doctor. And I said, I can't because I can't miss days because my attendance was bad on my evaluation. But my probation is up. So either way, she said, so you gonna be like a black, and she was like, you go stay like, like not the Nigger, the Nigga. She was like, just like a nigga. And I was just like, what? And then she was just like, you just go, so you not gonna go to the doctor? Money over your health? And I was like, yep. And I talked to my boss, and she said, well, if you know you was sick, you wasn't supposed to come to work. I said, but that's the thing, I didn't start feeling it until on my way here. So the next day when I went to the ER, I went in there hoping I wasn't finna stay in there with nobody and they mama. I got out there quick. But when they told me I had to stay home, I said, oh, damn. So I'm going to keep y'all updated. I'm going to definitely keep y'all updated on everything. But I'm going to start doing things a lot differently. You probably will see me do some workout videos at my job in their gym. So that's probably what y'all gonna be seeing me do. You also might see me, my channel, I do anything, I'll come out with some more videos where we go out and, to the mall or different places and stuff like that, try different foods. But I gotta stay away from, a lot of that stuff. And I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna say I'm perfect. But like I said, I got up this morning, I did my 10-minute workout. So I'm gonna just keep doing that 10-minute workout every day and build myself up. So I'm gonna start off probably just working out 3 days out of the week and then just moving forward. But, you know, like I said, I feel like there's a possibility I probably do have high blood pressure. I don't know if I have gout too, but you know, my foot was hurting a lot. Like I said, my feet was swollen, but I still did overtime. Now, the reason I was doing overtime is because, like I told y'all in my last video, what's happening and what's going on and stuff like that. So, you know, but like I said, it's a lot. It's a lot going on. So it's like, you know, that's why I'm doing overtime. And you know, I'm like, I got stuff to do, you know, I got I got a lot of stuff to do. So, you know, that's why I've been doing the overtime that I've been doing and stuff. But since these sick hours, I should have sick hours in my on my whatchamacallit, because I've been working there for a while now. So if I'm sick, then most likely I could still get my 8 hours for those 2 days, those 2 nights that I missed, last night and tonight, because I'm not going in tonight, I'm going in tomorrow. So I should be able to still get those whatchamacallit. But I got to go to my primary doctor. So of course I'm going to most likely bring my camera, you know, to the doctor with me when I go to my blah 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 blah, when I go see my primary care doctor, because I need to set up an appointment and I need to, you know, call them and see when I can come in. But that appointment, y'all, gonna take too dang long, because this ain't the first time my legs have been swollen, guys. This is not. Let me show y'all pictures, because this is. I called my grandmother. She was kind of scared, you know, and I was told, you know, I'm too young for this. You feel me? And when they said they didn't find nothing, that made it a whole lot worse. Y'all didn't find nothing in my blood when y'all took nothing. So this was my leg when it was swollen. Yeah, and my ankle. Well, not my leg, but that was my ankle. That was my foot that was swollen. My ankle was swollen. Then my leg was feeling kind of tight. If you see here, I was also swollen here, but it was really on one of my goddamn legs. It looked like, you know, compared to the leg I showed y'all. Yeah. So, I mean, leg, foot. My foot was swollen. My feet and my legs was swollen because I felt the tightness in my legs. I didn't feel that. I didn't feel my fat. Don't look at me like that. My legs ain't fat, but I didn't feel that little chunk of meat. But yeah, yesterday what I did do, I had me a salad. It's gone now, but I had me a salad. I went to yesterday because I threw up the night before, so I had me a chicken salad. It was like I skipped the Southwest dressing because I'm pretty sure that probably held a lot of sodium and stuff like that and salt. So I skipped the dressing and I decided to do light walnut raspberry vinaigrette is also one of my favorite dressings. That is good on any salad. Ooh, goodness, baby gracious. So I bought me a chicken salad. I put some avocado in it. And I also had me some apples and peanut butter yesterday, and my stomach was okay with that. So I said, okay. So I'm going to take it light today. I'm probably not going to be eating as much because I really don't know, you know, still. I think it takes about, 12 hours for the food to digest. So, you know, I'm just going to watch the stuff that I eat. Eat bananas, stuff like that, you know, get strawberries, you know, stuff like that, you know, raspberries, and just watch what I eat. Like for breakfast, I might go ahead, eat me like some egg whites. I don't do the full egg. I prefer egg whites. Also, I have some spinach in there. So if I want something to eat, I'll just eat me a bowl of spinach and call it a day. I just don't want to put anything too heavy on my stomach. I'm going to just go light. Because I did throw up a couple of days ago. And just because then it don't mean that, you know, y'all might be like, but you had apples and peanut butter. That didn't do nothing to me. I had that along with a salad. And that's all I ate yesterday. I ate that. And normally salads don't fill me up. But it did. and I drank water, and that was it. So I'm going to be posting. I want to say I haven't posted a lot, and I apologize. I now realize that it is the consistency that does matter. We all have our moments, but we still have to keep going. Please, you guys, your health is important. I don't know what I